YouTube, Kurt Curtis here. If you're stumbling across this video and aren't familiar with my other videos, I'm an eBay seller. I just happened to pick up this collection and I'm kind of doing a showcase video as well for this. So, yeah, I was browsing a local selling app and I came across this listing of these Marvel OverPower cards. I hadn't even thought about these cards for more than 20 years, but the second I saw them, I totally remembered having these as a kid, and it just brought back a lot of memories. These things are really cool. Overpower was like Marvel's attempt at competing with Magic the Gathering. This game was only around for a few years between like 1995 and 1999. Magic came out in 93. So yeah, it didn't last long, but this was just, I totally remember these. These things were so cool as a kid. So yeah, I was browsing this local selling app and I saw these and I decided to pick them up. I am going to sell them on eBay. I don't expect to make a ton of money. Kind of the point of picking them up too is to do this showcase video, but I'm not going to keep these. I'm going to, look at them, make this video, and then I'm going to, pass them off to some other people, whoever would appreciate them a little bit more. But yeah, I paid $35 for all these, and there's 90 cards here, so I only paid 38 cents a card. You can't really go wrong. Even if these only sell for a few bucks each with the eBay standard envelope shipping method, still easy way to make money. These are the character cards. Yeah, so like I guess you would make a squad of like a squad of 4 versus another squad of 4, and then there was other cards as well that didn't look like this that kind of like did things in the game. I don't actually remember how to play the game, but these are like the main like character cards. But yeah, let me go through and show you guys each card up close, what I have here. I got like multiple copies of a lot of cards. Like look at this. This is a huge stack of Hobgoblins. It's not just like one. So yeah, Hobgoblin here. Got some Dr. Octopus cards. Pretty cool. Huge stack of Deadpool cards. I only got one Punisher, but that's pretty cool. Got a few Rhinos. Whole stack of Doctor Doom. A few Carnage cards. That one looks kind of cool. Got a few Sabretooth. Just 2 War Machine cards. 2 Spider-Woman. Huge stack of Rogue cards. Stack of Storms. Got a couple Hulks. Couple Thors. Got a stack of Professor X. Got some Cyclops. Gambit. Huge stack of Beast cards. Some Bishop cards. And then just 1 Silver Surfer. So they call these cards the 3-grid ones because they have energy, fighting, and strength. Later on in the game, they added a 4th ability called Intellect. So it was, I think it was like purple, so it was like a 4th, they had 4 abilities there. And I guess those cards are actually hold a little more value than these. You'd think the older ones would, but I think as the game went on, it was kind of losing popularity, and they started making less and less until they just had to stop making the game. So those ones have a little more value than these old 3-grid ones, the 4-grid ones. A little more sought after because I think there's just less of them out there. And also there was, as the game went on, they did expansions as well. And there was an Image expansion with like Image Comics characters, and that one was like just printed the least. There was just not much of that made, and those have some value for sure. These are more of the older ones, mostly common ones, but we'll see. I think they still have a little bit of value. Here, let me grab this card here. So this came with it as well. This is kind of the little checklist thing. So they had 6 starter decks, and like if you got one of those starter decks, those were the characters that came in the starter decks. As far as I know, there was 2 of them that they like made less of. So if there was like a case of starter decks, like certain ones had more copies in the case than others. And I think the Deadly Foes, and yeah, I'm not sure what the other one was, but there's 2 of them that were just not made as much. So those characters might have a little more value. And then also there was the characters that you could only get in the booster packs, and those are the ones down there. So as you can see, well, I got Hulk. I think Hulk's the only one that I have from booster packs. So most of these characters I have were ones that were in starter decks, so they're not going to be as like sought after because people would most likely just get a starter deck to start playing the game. And then booster packs were kind of an extra thing if they decided they liked it. But yeah, very cool to come across these. Like I said, I'm going to be selling them on eBay. I'm going to make some money, but these things don't have that much value. I kind of just wanted to make this video too and just show them. Here's what the back of the cards look like too. It's pretty cool. We got Wolverine and Spider-Man there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. The link to my eBay store is in the video description. Until next time.
I'm sweeping and packing these dividends I keep stacking to the roof. I'm out of room. I'm gonna have to get a bigger broom.